Dear student, I am your Tumpa ma'am. From now, I will take your chemistry class. Okay. So today we will revise the first part of chapter 4, that is sorting materials into groups. The question that come to our mind first, that are, what are objects? What are materials? Okay. See one example. See the picture of this pencil. This pencil is made up of graphite, wood, metal and rubber. So this rubber, metal, wood, graphite are used to make this pencil. So an object is a thing that is made of one or more material. Okay, and what is material? Material is what an object is made up of. Okay, so an object is a thing that is made of one or more materials. See that in the example of pencil, graphite, wood, metal, rubber are used to make this object, that is pencil. So this graphite, wood, metal, rubber are material and this pencil is an object. Okay, so this pencil is an object and the wood, metal, graphite, rubber used to make this pencil are termed as material. Okay, again, an object is a thing that is made of one or more materials. Okay, and materials is what an object is made up of. Okay, clear? Now see this table. Objects are made up of large variety of materials. Objects are made up of large variety of materials. See, table chair. Table chair can be made up of wood, either plastic or iron. Okay, so table chair are can be made from wood, plastic and iron also. Similarly, toys are made up of wood, in sometimes plastic, paper also used for the making of toys. Shoes, leather is used for the formation of shoes. But nowadays, plastic also used in case of formation of shoes also. Clothes, cotton, silk, polyester, nylon, all can be used for making clothes. Tumbler, tumbler is made up of plastic or glass. Utensils, utensil can be made up of plastic, iron, aluminium, steel, etc. Pen, pen can be used Pen can be made up of plastic and metal. So objects are made up of large variety of materials. Okay. Similarly, materials, a given material could be used to make a large number of objects. A given material could be used to make a large number of objects. See, wood. Wood is used for the formation of chair, table, bed, door, plug, bullock cart, boat, etc. So, wood could be used to make a large number of objects. Similarly, paper. Paper is used for the making of books, calendars, newspaper, magazines, paperbacks, many things. Okay. Leather. Leather is used for the formation of bags, shoes, jackets. Plastic. Plastic is used for the formation of pencil box, toys, table, chair, containers, okay, buckets, pipes, etc. Cotton. Cotton is used for making clothes, bed sheets, curtains, okay. Steel. Steel is used for the formation of vehicles, utensils. Glass. Glass used for the making of mirror, beakers, test tube. Okay, so a given materials could be used to make a large number of objects. I hope it is clear to you. Now, the some questions that are come to our mind, that is, why a window is made up of glass, why a cup is made up of plastic or clay and not of cloth, why a chair or table is made up of wood or plastic and not with paper. Come to the first question, why a window is made of glass. Actually, window is made up of glass, as we can see the outside of the window. If we use total wood for the making of window, we can't see the outside of the window when the windows are closed. Okay, if we use glass, then we can see the outside of the window. Why a cup is made of plastic or clay and not of cloth? Actually, cup usually used to hold water, that is liquid type substances. So the material that must be used for the making of cup that can hold this liquid, as cloths have tiny pores on it, it cannot hold the liquid. So, the piece of cloths cannot be used for the making of cup. But plastic or clay have this property to hold the liquid. So, plastic or clay can be used for making of cup. Clear? Now, why a chair or table is made up of wood or plastic and not with paper? Actually, you all know chair is used for our sitting. As plastic and wood used, we can sit on the chair or table. But if we used paper, the chair or table will be collapsed, will be broken. Okay, so we can't use paper for the making of chair and table. Okay, so based on properties of material, they are used for making different objects. Based on properties of material, they are used for making different objects. Now I am going to discuss about properties of materials. There are different properties of materials: appearance, hardness, solubility, float or sink, transparency. Okay. Today, in this video, I am going to discuss only appearance and hardness. In next video, I will discuss solubility, float or shrink and transparency, these properties. So, look at appearance. Appearance. What is appearance, my students? Appearance means how a material look. Appearance means how a material looks. Depending upon it, materials are of two types: lustrous materials and non-lustrous materials. Lustrous means their appearance is shiny. Non-lustrous means the appearance is non-shiny, that is dull. Okay. Generally, metals like copper, iron, aluminium, gold are lustrous substance. Okay, so they appears shiny. Okay, but wood, plastic, this type of substance appears as non-shiny. Okay, so they are non-lustrous. So appearance means how a material look. Depending upon this appearance, materials are of two types: lustrous materials and non-lustrous materials. Lustrous materials look shiny and non-lustrous materials look non-shiny. See the example: metals like gold, silver, iron, copper, aluminium are lustrous substance, lustrous materials. Wood, plastic are non-lustrous materials. Okay. Now I am going to discuss about hardness or softness. Okay. Actually, when you press different materials with your hand, some of them may be hard to compress while others can be easily compressed. See, when you press different materials with your hands. Some of them may be hard to compress while others can be easily compressed. Okay. So materials which can be compressed or stretched easily are called soft, while some other materials which are difficult to compress are called hard. For example, cotton, sponge, rubber, wool is soft materials. Iron, wood, stone, glass are hard materials. Okay. So hard materials, soft materials. Materials which can be compressed or stretched easily are called soft, while some other materials which are difficult to compress are called hard. For example, cotton or sponge is soft while iron is hard. Okay.